So I had a client send me these pictures of Lil Nas X. He was like, man, can you do this? I got you. Went out and got some roses. He sent me the suit and I got to work. I placed all those flowers individually. I ended up cutting up some, just to recreate the design that I wanted. I used Lil Nas's, for a reference point, but not like I wanted to copy. I actually think mine's turned out just looking a little bit more masculine than his, not taking nothing away, but I just wanted mine to look a little bit different than his. So I added actually the larger roses just to take up a little bit more area so it wouldn't look so delicate. Then as you can see, I started adding the rhinestones. With this one, I was kind of leery because he was a really big social media person. He owns He owns a clothing brand called The Wealthy Guy. And he actually found me on Instagram, and we connected and we collabed on something that he wanted done for a ball in New York called the Latex Ball. But as you can see, each one of those stones are placed on there one by one. I don't have a machine. I don't have help. It's these 10 fingers that does all of the magic. But I'm working on a few things to, switch things up. But right now, just follow along. Come along to my journey as I build my brand one rhinestone at a time. This is something that I truly love doing. I've been doing it full time for probably like 10 years now, which is truly a blessing because I love to take people's ideals. I love to help people shine bright. I love to recreate. I'm just a very visual person. As you can see, y'all, it's already starting to look fire. At this point, I was like, oh, yeah, it's starting to look like something. At first, I was a little worried because I really don't know what I'm doing until I start actually doing it. And you get your best work out of your designers or someone who's very creative when you just let them do them. Don't bug them, don't call them, harass them unless you're getting down to the time frame nitty gritty. But other than that, trust me, you're going to get your best work when you let your designer do what they want and you trust them. Man, this is about to be fire. So I continued to add more bling, and it was at one point I was like, okay, well, I don't want to add too much bling, but when it's too much bling, you see how that's sparkling? Those is good stones. Look at this. I cut off the light on this one just so you guys can see, because videos actually do stones no justice. I actually hate sending my clients videos because it's like it just doesn't do any justice. But the good thing is when they receive the garment, they're always like, oh, the video does no justice. You have to see it in person. Absolutely. My work, you definitely have to see it in person to get the full King of Bling experience. Oh. Y'all see that? It's about to go down. Then I got the pants done. This was kind of a little challenging because, I have slight OCD, not diagnosed, but, I like perfection. So I kept restarting and taking stuff off and redoing it until it got perfect. Look at those details. Look how those flowers line up. When you come to me, the people say you may spend a little bit more, but guess what? You're going to get quality. Quality work, quality craftsmanship, just no cheap shit. No cheap stones on my garments. But when you want to break the building up, hit up the King of Bling. When he received this suit, he called me immediately and was like, yo, we are about to blow up because this shit is legit. He was impressed. There he goes, the wealthy guy. Watching right here is what we call a ball. He was actually walking best dressed. And he set all of them down. When you see all those different people walking up against him, he's basically winning and they're leaving. And then the next person comes like this, and they're competing against each other. And the judges are actually behind the camera, and they're actually picking who they like best. So he won again. Now he's another contestant's about to come out. Each ball, best dress is it comes with a category description, a different, category for different things. And, it just goes from there. But as you can see, he's about to sit him down too, because he won overall best dress, the Latex Ball 2024, the King of Bling.